we go again then for another round of Grand Prix action. The conditions are just right to spice up the racing in this part of the world today, and we're all itching to get underway. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today? And how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulty when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that really work their tyres hard and put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Nico Rosberg will start his Silver Arrow from pole position, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Vettel, Felipe Massa and Raikkonen, Perez, Verstappen, Bottas and Carlos Sainz, Kvyat, Button, Fernando Alonso and Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Gutierrez, Kevin Magnussen and Jolyon Palmer, Ericsson and Harry Anto, Felipe Nasser and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
DRS is now enabled and will be available to use when you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone. That's a disappointing result for sure, but we'll try to bounce back at the next one.
Now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Nico Rosberg takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, Pascal Wehrlein was, for me, head and shoulders above anyone else today. He was decisive with his passing, he was aggressive with his strategy, and he's done a great job coming through the field.
That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.